Welcome back, class. Today in this video we are going to learn how to multiply decimals. And we're going to multiply decimals using a special strategy. We're going to be multiplying decimals by estimating the products of decimals. For instance, in this first problem, Mr. X is very excited. The calculators are on sale for $9.29 each. How much will it cost to buy 5 of them? So in this strategy, when we estimate the products of decimals, we want to take a look at the cost of one calculator. $9.29. It's kind of a difficult number to work with. Can we round this in a way to get an easier number? What if I rounded $9.29 to just 9 whole dollars? It's still close, but not exactly $9.29. And if I bought 5 calculators at $9, the estimate of this could just be $9 times 5 calculators, right? And that would be an estimated total cost of $45 for my 9 calculators. So without doing too much difficult work, I know that the estimate of the 5 calculators is about $45 or so. Let's go ahead and now solve this problem. When I multiply decimals, it's not essential that I include the decimal point into my multiplication problem. So for instance, if I did 929 times 5, I would multiply 5 times 9, and that's 45. Carry the 4. Then 5 times 2, that's 10, plus 4 is 14. 4, carry the 1. 5 times 9 is 45. It's 45 plus 1, which is 46. So my final answer is 4,645. But we need to pay special attention. Remember, here I'm multiplying 929, and that's not how much my calculators cost. My calculators were in fact $9.29. So it's important, we have to do something here with a decimal. Before we go any further, let's remember back when we solved this problem using estimation. Remember, we rounded our cost of one calculator from $9.29 to simply $9. And when we purchased 5 of them, we multiplied 9 times 5 to get an estimate total cost of $45. So now that we know that our answer should be somewhere close to $45, we can play a little bit with where our decimal goes. We have to ask ourselves, where can we place the decimal in our answer to get an answer that's close to 45? Would I place my decimal here? Here? If I place my decimal here, is it close to $45? No. If I put my decimal here, though, I see that 46 and 45 hundredths is very close to 45. Another strategy to solve multiplication of decimal problems is to simply count how many digits are behind the decimal. I see that the 2 is behind the decimal and the 9. That's 2 digits that are behind decimal points. And because there are 2 digits behind decimal points, I move my decimal over 2 place values and place it right there where it is 46 and 45 hundredths, or $46.45. Some of you prefer to multiply using the lattice method. Now I'm going to show you how we solve multiplication of decimal problems using the lattice method. Notice how, again, we purposefully leave out the decimal point, and we simply multiply this problem as if it were 929 times 5. 9 times 5 is 45. 2 times 5 is 10. 9 times 5 is 45. And when we add up our partial products, right, we move our 5 down. 4 plus 0 is 4. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 4 is simply moved over to 4. So we get our final answer of 4,645. But again, we ask ourselves, where does the decimal belong? Where does the decimal belong? Because again, we go back to our estimate, and our estimate was 9 times 5, which was 45. So we know that our answer, our total cost, has to be close to $45. So where can we place the decimal in our solution to get close to $45? Well, we know that if we place it right there, we get 46 and 45 hundredths, and that sure is close to 45. Again, the strategy that we use is that when we multiply, we ask ourselves how many digits are behind the decimal point. Notice that the 5 has no digits behind the decimal point. But this 2 and this 9 are behind the decimal. So we count up how many digits are behind decimal points. We know that there's 1, 2, so we slide over 2 places and place our decimal right there. So our final answer is $46.45. So again, in this video we reviewed how to multiply decimals, not only estimating, but then solving with a strategy or an algorithm. I hope this video has helped you. I'll see you guys in class tomorrow.